Over the years, a number of strange discoveries have been made. One such revelation involves an anonymous hacker who claimed to have uncovered NASA photos showing a huge opening above the North Pole. Recently, an anonymous hacker posted a series of images and documents online. According to the individual, these materials were extracted from a secure NASA database and included high-resolution photographs showing a massive circular opening at the North Pole, along with some strange anomalies that were photographed at the South Pole. The hacker asserted that these images had been deliberately concealed from the public, suggesting that the opening might be linked to unexplained phenomena or hidden knowledge about Earth's geography. The photographs released by this anonymous user depicted what appeared to be a large, dark, circular opening in the Arctic ice. The images were detailed, showing surrounding ice formations and what seemed to be an entry point descending into the Earth. According to the hacker, these photos were taken by NASA satellites equipped with advanced imaging technology designed to monitor polar regions. The claim of a large opening at the North Pole immediately attracted both interest and skepticism from the scientific community. Anonymous reported that NASA has been monitoring the polar regions for decades, utilizing a variety of satellites equipped with advanced imaging technologies. These satellites are primarily tasked with studying our planet, ice melt, and other environmental phenomena critical to understanding our planet's future. However, one of its members highlighted that in the course of these observations, a NASA satellite captured an image that quickly caught their attention, adding that it appeared to be a massive, circular opening in the Arctic ice, appearing almost as if it were an entrance to something below. The image, which was taken several years ago but has since surfaced, shows a stark contrast between the white expanse of the ice and the dark, gaping hole at its center. The opening is perfectly circular, with well-defined edges, and it appears to be several miles in diameter. The photograph, while taken from a significant altitude, provides enough detail to clearly distinguish the anomaly from the surrounding ice. The appearance of the opening has led to a flurry of theories, ranging from scientific explanations to more speculative ideas. Among the more speculative theories, the idea of the opening being an entrance has gained traction. This fringe theory suggests that the Earth is either partially or completely open, and that advanced civilizations or even unknown ecosystems might exist within these inner spaces. This mysterious discovery at the North Pole could be an entry point to these underground caverns, a concept popularized by various works of fiction and speculative science. Another line of speculation centers around the possibility that the opening is related to secretive military or governmental activities. Some theorists suggest that the North Pole could be the site of hidden bases or research facilities, and that the opening might be an access point for these installations. The remote and inhospitable nature of the Arctic makes it an ideal location for such clandestine operations, and the lack of information from official sources only fuels these suspicions. The discovery of such an opening, regardless of its origin, has significant implications for environmental science and geopolitics. If the opening is indeed a natural phenomenon, it could indicate underlying changes in the Earth's crust or climate that require urgent study. The Arctic is a critical region for global climate regulation, and any new developments could have far-reaching consequences for sea levels, weather patterns, and ecosystems worldwide. On a geopolitical level, the Arctic is a region of increasing strategic importance. As ice melts and new shipping routes become viable, countries are vying for control over these areas, rich in untapped resources like oil and natural gas. The existence of a large, unexplained opening could further complicate these dynamics, potentially leading to increased tensions and competition among Arctic nations. Given the potential significance of the opening, Anonymous have stated that there is a growing call within the community for further investigation. Satellite imagery, while valuable, can only provide so much information. Detailed, on-the-ground research is necessary to determine the true nature of the opening and assess its implications. However, the logistical challenges of conducting such research in the harsh Arctic environment cannot be underestimated. NASA, along with other scientific organizations, may need to prioritize this area for future missions, possibly involving the use of autonomous underwater vehicles, ice-penetrating radar, or even manned expeditions. Understanding the cause of the opening and monitoring its development over time will be crucial in addressing both scientific questions and public concerns. Interestingly enough, as pointed out by this anonymous hacker, in recent years, a growing body of archaeological discoveries has provided compelling evidence that humans have been living beneath the Earth's surface for thousands of years. These findings, ranging from vast underground cities to intricate cave dwellings, challenge conventional narratives about ancient civilizations and their relationship with their environment. One of the primary reasons for the surge in discoveries of ancient underground habitats is the advancement in archaeological technology. Techniques such as ground-penetrating radar, light detection and ranging, and 3D imaging have revolutionized the way archaeologists explore and excavate ancient sites. These technologies allow researchers to detect subterranean structures without disturbing the surface, leading to the discovery of previously hidden settlements and cities. In recent years, satellite imagery has revealed unusual features at the North Pole that have fueled speculation about the presence of massive openings or anomalies beneath the ice. Some of these images appear to show large, circular depressions or dark areas that contrast sharply with the surrounding ice. These features have led to a resurgence in the polar opening theory, which posits that there may be large entrances leading to underground or even inner Earth realms at the poles. Proponents of this theory argue that these openings could be gateways to hidden environments, possibly inhabited by unknown forms of life or remnants of ancient civilizations. While mainstream science largely dismisses these ideas as speculative, the imagery has nonetheless sparked considerable interest and debate, particularly among those who believe that the polar regions hold secrets yet to be uncovered. Beyond the northern lights, there have been reports of other strange atmospheric phenomena at the North Pole, including unusual cloud formations, mysterious light sources, and unexplained sounds. Some researchers have suggested that these occurrences could be linked to geological or geomagnetic activity, while others propose that they might be related to the presence of high-altitude electrical storms or interactions between the Earth's magnetic field and the solar wind. The strategic importance of the Arctic has also led to an increased military presence in the region. Several countries, including the United States and Canada, have ramped up their military activities in the Arctic, conducting exercises and establishing bases. While these actions are often justified as necessary for defending national interests and ensuring safe navigation, they have also fueled speculation about hidden agendas and the possibility of secretive operations related to the region's unexplored mysteries. One of the most well-known mysteries of the North Pole involves the movement of the magnetic North Pole. Unlike the geographic North Pole, which is fixed, the magnetic North Pole has been drifting across the Arctic at an accelerated rate. Scientists have observed that since the 19th century, the magnetic North Pole has moved from the Canadian Arctic towards Russia, a shift that has puzzled researchers. This movement is thought to be caused by changes in the Earth's core, where molten iron and nickel generate the planet's magnetic field. However, the reasons for the recent acceleration of this drift remain unclear. Some scientists speculate that it could be related to changes in the flow of molten material within the Earth's outer core, while others suggest that it might be linked to larger geomagnetic phenomena. Another factor contributing to the increase in underground discoveries is the re-examination of existing evidence. Archaeologists and historians are increasingly questioning previous assumptions about the purpose and extent of ancient underground structures. Similarly, the vast subterranean complexes have prompted scholars to reconsider the capabilities and lifestyles of ancient civilizations. These sites suggest that living underground was not only a response to external threats, but also a deliberate choice for long-term habitation, possibly motivated by environmental, social, or spiritual factors. One of the most compelling reasons ancient humans may have chosen to live underground is the protection it offered from environmental and social threats. Harsh climates, particularly in arid or desert regions, would have made above-ground living difficult. Underground habitats provided natural insulation from extreme temperatures, preserving heat in the winter and coolness in the summer. In addition to environmental protection, underground living offered safety from invaders and predators. Beyond practical considerations, underground living may have held cultural and spiritual significance for ancient civilizations. Many underground sites are thought to have been used for religious or ceremonial purposes. The isolation and darkness of underground spaces likely contributed to a sense of otherworldliness, making them ideal for rituals and worship. In some cultures, The underground was also associated with the afterlife or the underworld, reinforcing the spiritual dimension of these habitats. The presence of burial chambers, altars, and symbolic carvings in many subterranean sites suggests that these spaces were deeply integrated into the cultural and religious life of their inhabitants. Given the potential significance of the photograph, there is a growing call for further investigation. NASA and other scientific organizations may need to prioritize this area for future missions, using advanced imaging technology and on-the-ground research to determine the true nature of the whole.